everyone, I am your average gamer. Thank you for watching. Let's get into the video. Welcome back to our Starcraft cartooned campaign playthrough. We have a cinematic, and then Mission 4, the hunt for Tassadar. Praetor Phoenix, the Protoss Temple Grounds. Says the Zerg hive cluster near the Scion province was destroyed, but the Protoss forces paid a high price for their victory. Praetor Phoenix, hero and steward of the Templar, was killed during the assault. The Conclave, convinced that its stratagems are winning the war against the Zerg, have let down their guard and turned their attention to personal matters. Adjudicator Aldaris was ordered to find and arrest the wayward Tassadar and bring him home to stand trial for his crimes of treason. Now, with only a small fleet for protection, Aldaris and the Executor have traveled to the ash world of Char, hoping that Tassadar is still somewhere to be found. If you remember, Char is where Kerrigan and the Zerg were
Executor,
before attacking
I know
Ire.
that you were reluctant to leave Ire in this dark hour, and that you still grieve for the loss of your comrade, Phoenix. But remember that he lived and died as a Templar. He has reached the Kala's end. There is no greater glory than that. We Judicator are called to look beyond such matters, to ensure the safety and future of our people. It is not the Zerg, but the rogue Tassadar, who represents the greatest threat to us now. If he is allowed to spread the Dark Templar's tainted influence to Ire, all will be lost. We will find him and bring him to judgment. Tassadar claimed that this world was abandoned by the Zerg just prior to the invasion of Ire. Yet I still sense a lingering darkness here. Be prepared for anything, Executor. If there are still Zerg on this world, then they must surely know of our arrival.
Okay, so we went to the Zerg world of Char, but most of the Zerg have left and come to Ire. We need to find Tassadar and bring Tassadar to the beacon. Alright, here's the beacon. We do not have a base, but we do have one High Templar with the ability to cast Psionic Storm. So hopefully I can make use of that.
It shall be done. My path is set.
Alright, nothing down here. I guess I haven't seen what a High Templar says.
Your thoughts. Sarah. I heed thy call. Steal thy bidding. Your thoughts betray you. I see you have an appetite for destruction. And you learn to use your illusion. But I find your lack of control disturbing. Sarah.
Yeah, sounds like he says a few things that are similar to Darth Vader. These High Templar have no attack of their own.
Awaiting instructions. I am needed. Commencing. Your thoughts.
Wondering if there's going to be a lot of enemies here. There was. And I wanted to storm them, but they only came one at a time. Half the group came out, and then the other half. Alright, so that time we used it, did some damage. Don't have enough units to attack multiple directions at once. Ah. Tried to pull him back, but not in time. I probably didn't even have to attack that unit. Hopefully we have enough units to get to the end of the mission before they all die.
It shall be done. My path is set. You think as I do.
Alright, let's check this other direction.
It shall be done. My path is set.
I feel like Zerg are gonna unburrow anywhere.
My path is set.
New Gettysburg Spaceport on the planet of Char. Interesting. You. That's what I wanted to do, but we ran forward first. Alright, you just follow this Dragoon. Just gonna try to put a storm on them, but come on, let's get past here. Okay. Usually you don't send the High Templar in the front, but just trying to see if there's anything worth storming. Oh, alright. Down to Protoss base.
Aldaris, Executor, how is it that you've come here? I was about to abandon all hope of rescue.
I have come to arrest you and bring you home to Ire to stand trial.
Arrest me? Ire burns at the touch of the Zerg. You travel all this way to arrest me?
Don't let it get to you, man. This happened to me once.
Who is this human, Tassadar?
The name's Jim Raynor, pal, and I won't be talked down to by anybody. Not even a Protoss.
Amusing. Tassadar, your taste in companions grows ever more inexplicable. Executor, prepare to take Tassadar into
Executor,
custody.
wait. I do not know what they have told you about me. But what I have done for Ire. Help me find Zeratul and his Dark Templar. They alone can defeat the Overmind Cerebrits. Once we have won, I shall gladly submit myself to the judgment of the Conclave.
Unthinkable. You presume that we would side with the Dark Ones as you have? You have gone quite mad, Tassadar.
You shall speak of them with respect, Aldaris. Executor, there is much that I can explain to you. If only you'll help me find Zeratul.
Okay, now I need to bring Tassadar and Raynor to the beacon.
Surrounded. You have not enough minerals.
We're getting surrounded. We've got Tassadar and Raynor. Let's drop a few spider mines.
Receiving for vengeance.
Anytime you're ready.
Have engaged the enemy.
This should be
I heed thy call.
Alright, I'm not very good at using Storm, so I'm going to go ahead and warp these two into an Archon.
This is Jimmy. Sounds fun.
Alright, so let me kind of do a little summary of what's going on in the story. As far as I can understand,
Yes, Executor.
I was a little confused as to how Raynor and Tassadar met. So let me just talk through this, see if I understand it correctly.
You have not enough minerals.
So Kerrigan was taken to Char in the Chrysalis, and then her mind kind of reached out to Raynor, and Raynor came here hoping to rescue her, or just kind of because he was pulled in that direction.
Commander.
And then he fought with Kerrigan, but she let him live, and told him to run away. But apparently he's still on Char. Tassadar came to Char to talk to the Dark Templar,
Shall be done.
and he also fought with Kerrigan in one of the Zerg missions. At that time, Raynor and Tassadar were not together. And then Tassadar is here, and we fought some Dark Templar on Char and tried to keep them from leaving our base. We have to keep them all in place. So I guess Zeratul is also on Char. And these two have met up, Raynor and Tassadar, trying to escape Char, and also trying to meet with Zeratul. So that's the story as far as I understand how they met up. Didn't really explain that too well. If you know more details, go ahead and let me know. Alright, but we were able to build an Archon now. Archons have a lot of shield and almost no health. These queens can respawn brutally, which is very annoying because it instantly kills certain units. I do have a forge. I'm going to build a pylon down here. And here. And I've already got pylons here. Alright. Move the army down here, defend from this direction. Can build a couple photon cannons on this side. And I will try to put a... I was going to do another gateway, but I also need a cybernetics core, so... we'll start with the gateway. Put that in front of the cannons. Give them a little bit of cover from Zerglings. I just need to go back through this same passageway I was before. So I don't know how much of force I need to build up.
Yes, exactly.
Tassadar is able to attack and make hallucinations.
Come on.
So let's send these two hallucinations to the end. They live until their energy goes out. We'll just see what we have to deal with. This guy got stuck.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright. Decent amount of Zerglings and some Hydralisks in the path.
We are under attack.
There we go. He's dropping units up here. Okay. Let me build a couple over here. Hopefully prevent some of those queens from flying by.
My life for hire.
There we go. Alright, that should be enough for those. I'd like to build a few of these High Templar. Need some Archons. They have a splash damage attack, which does very good against like the Zerglings and other units that clump up. But if you need my Cybernetics core, probably don't have enough probes yet. In StarCraft 2 it tells you how many probes to use to mine a mineral deposit, but in StarCraft 1 and Brood it does not. So I'm just kind of guessing at how many probes you should get.
Go ahead, Commander.
Yes, Executor. Tarakala. It shall be done.
Could use Tassadar with his lightning. He has 300 shield.
For Adun.
So I can come down here just for a minute.
Of course. It shall be done. For Adun.
And there you go. One group of Zerglings down.
It shall be done. For Adun.
Who else can I take out before I need to come back?
Of course. I hear you. How may I help? It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Of course.
Oh no,
Tarakala. It shall be done.
I missed.
Adun. It shall be done.
There we go.
For Adun.
Alright, let's head back.
It shall
I'm out of energy and I don't want Tassadar to die. And my Citadel of Adun.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Build a couple gateways.
I hear you. For Adun.
Upgrade complete.
There's a lot of these other upgrades I could do, but I'm going to attempt. So I'm mostly focused on getting some Archons.
Go ahead, Commander.
I'll probably get some Zealots as well, so I will do that one. Upgrade there. I need to build Templar Archives. And then I've got 4 gateways. And you need to build 2 of these High Templar to morph them into an Archon. Looks like the 2 cannons wasn't quite enough. I mean, I did deal with it, but I lost one of the cannons.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Instructions.
Yeah, once again, the Queen came on by and killed another one of my Dragoons. Alright, so the High Templar just cost a lot of gas. 4 of them. 6, 7. And I need 1 more.
Upgrade Upgrade complete.
I want to turn them all into Archons. Alright, and then we'll just use the rest of our money to get a few zealots to go with them. I know using Storm before you warp into Archons is sometimes nice, but
How may I help?
again, I'm not the best at microing every unit to the best of their ability.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, that's all I had for gas. So I'm going to turn these guys into Archons, and then we'll see if we can make it down to the beacon.
This is Jimmy.
My life for hire is complete. My life for hire. My life for hire.
Let's actually see what this Archon has to say.
We are under attack.
Oh, we're being attacked.
My life for hire.
Okay, anyway,
Life for hire.
let's actually see what Tassadar has to say.
Your will? Yes, Executor? I hear you. Your will? Speak quickly, Executor. I don't have time for games. I was Executor long before you. So do not try my patience.
My life for additional pylons. My life for additional pylons. My life for
I think they kind of messed up what he was going to say at the end there, but that's alright. Okay, I think we've got enough of an army here. Let's tell those Archons to attack on their way down to the end, followed by the Zealots. And we will control Raynor and Tassadar, and have them follow behind.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Sounds fun. Right on.
They also have that snare ability, which slows me down. Oh, Tassadar is way back there.
This should be good.
my life for hire.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Sounds fun.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, there are a lot of Mutalisks, so hopefully I have enough Archons to deal with them. Looks like it.
This should be good.
Alright, I think the army I sent down was just about the right number.
This should be good.
Got through everything.
This is Jimmy.
We've got Raynor to the beacon,
Go ahead, Commander.
Your will?
and Tassadar.
Your will? It shall be done. You have my thanks, Executor. Now let us find Zeratul and speed our way home.
Alright, we were victorious. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like and a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And join me in the next one. Thank you all again, and as always, have a good day.